What's going on, everybody? Thank you for clicking on this video. And right now we are in Georgia, northern Georgia, in Covington Municipal Airport. We're going to be flying towards Atlanta Speedway Airport. It's about a 10-minute flight, but of course we're waiting for two clients here that we're going to be dropping off on that side, and this is the reason for that flight. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video with others, as I do this for relaxation, as I love flying virtually, of course. We did check the tires already and everything else previously, so I'm just gonna remove some of the stuff here, make sure there's no damage or anything like that. Everything remains untouched, and then we already did the ailerons and flaps and rudder and elevator. That's looking quite good. It's a nice little aircraft here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get started here with our, take out our tablet. We are in the 40 degrees Fahrenheit here, and just averaging around the 40s in the area. So it's a short flight, not expecting too much here. We got some cloudy skies, possibly cruising around 3,000, maybe 3,500 actually. We'll just check here, give me a second. So I know the first client is around 125, they said, and this client here, if I'm not mistaken, was 110. Okay, the cargo, it's about 43 pounds. And then we're gonna have me, of course, 200. Okay, so I can only put 170. That's fine. All right, so we got the seats there. We are not going to be having a co-pilot on board here, since I am the only pilot. Fuel looks good. It's a short flight, so we're not too worried about that. Don't need the pitot heat. And one thing before I even actually do that, let's go ahead and make sure everyone is ready on board. And looks like we got our clients already inside, so that's a good thing. Hopefully we have a great flight, which does show to be fairly decent here with the winds. Calm winds on the surface right now, so not too worried about takeoff. As you guys can see, the cone is right over there. But as we do climb a bit, we'll possibly feel some bumps. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, of course, we are going to be turning everything on, avionics. Now, obviously, I'm not a professional in aviation and aircrafts and all that good stuff, but I kind of have the knowledge in some parts. But if let's actually... So it is showing around 46 degrees Fahrenheit here. All right, that's good. We'll do a run up before we take off, and then the mag check, which is pretty important, making sure the aircraft doesn't do anything crazy. And that's always a smart thing to do, especially with the GA aircrafts. You just don't want to take off just because the aircraft flew previously. You know, things can happen, things can change. Got our route set up in here. Let's see. We're going to turn on our aircraft in a moment here. Fuel selector is already on the right. And we're going to turn on our aircraft, make sure no one's around. All right, clear. Getting our beacon lights. We're gonna get in our taxi lights here. Alright. Alright, make sure you guys have your seatbelts on and enjoy the ride. Could get a bit bumpy as we climb, but our cruising should be okay. Should be cloudy all the way through to the destination, so not expecting too much there. Okay. Not too sure why wasn't even paying attention to the RPMs there. All right, let's go ahead and put in our altitude here. We're gonna put around 3.5. Okay, so we'll climb up to that. Make sure our flight director's on. All right, you guys ready? I'm ready. Make sure we don't hit this. Okay. I love waking up to these type of days where the clouds are nice and dark. Some people say gloomy, which I love those cloudy days. I don't know. I love rain and thunderstorms. So I think that's just me. But if you guys are enjoying these videos, please like the video, share, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more flight sim content, especially discussing the weather. So we have that approaching cold front. Colder air is moving in once again. I should have had my head tracking, to be honest with you, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, so much easier without. It looks better, but I don't know, for some people they might get a little dizzy, you know. Just try to keep the camera as still as possible. Holy cow, we needed to brake that hard, huh? Just to turn a little bit. We almost went into the grass. Alright, so we're going to stop right here since we're not seeing any aircrafts coming in or taking off. That was a hard stop. Alright, so let's go do the run-up check real fast here. Actually, before we do that, let's check the mag. Left and right side, make sure we don't drop in RPMs here. Okay, so we're gonna start with the left. We're in idle right now. Oh. Okay. Not a big drop, so that's good. Now we'll do the right. All right, perfect. So let's get it back to both. And let's go ahead and spool it up and make sure that we don't lose power or starting to see pressure fluctuate or anything like that. We'll possibly bring it up to 1800 RPMs. All right, so everything's staying in the green. That is pretty good. All right, let's get our landing lights on. We're gonna get our nav and strobes, and we are on our way. All right, guys, prepare for takeoff here. Make sure you guys are seated well and comfortable. Okay, let's go ahead. There was some showers earlier here, so hopefully we don't get any rain, which doesn't show any rain on radar, which is a great thing. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, guys, so we're going to go full throttle. And we're off to the races. Airspeed is alive and well. And we'll rotate. Try to get to our route. Gears coming up. Flaps coming up as well. There we go. Got those little, got some bumpiness here. Forecast is correct. And this is why I love weather. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our nav right now. Get our nav on. Flight level change. Should start to climb up here. That's good. We got some low cloud decks here, of course, but should be over that. Man, we climbed up to 3,500 so quickly here. Do see some more elevated clouds there. That might be an issue, but we'll see how this goes here. So yeah, we're pretty much cruising for now. Hopefully you guys are still watching. And if you are, please like and subscribe. Not too bad. Our ground speed is around 166 knots. Who doesn't like going through the clouds like that, huh? If you guys are from Georgia as well, make sure you like the video, support the channel. This is where it gets a little scary, which I don't want to keep climbing further, as we are pretty much already getting close. So we'll start slowing down here. What we're gonna do is descend. All right, guys, we're gonna be descending here towards the Atlanta Speedway International Airport. We're gonna start dropping down here towards 17, no, 15. Make sure your seatbelts are on. Very short flight, to be honest with you. We'll try to slow down a bit more. Next time I'll have the my flight map, which I'll let you guys know what I'm over, or makes it nicer to talk about it instead of showing it on the screen. There'll be too many things on the screen. Gears are coming down. We got flaps 1. A little bumpy here, but we're almost there. All right. Autopilot's coming off. Got 2 white, 2 red, which is good, but getting pushed to the left here a bit. Alright guys, we're just gonna be a little bumpy here while we make our way to the landing. Do not worry. Try to fix that. Yeah, this might be a scary ride for the client here. They might not come back. They were told that this was gonna happen. Alright, this is getting scary, guys. Oh, we still got the 2 white, 2 red. That's looking good. Come on. Smoky. Let's go, baby. Alright. Should have dropped a little bit more, but it should be okay. Come on. Let's just keep the nose down. Alright. And then we'll slow this down here. Okay. We did it. Oof. We did it. All right, guys. Welcome to Speedway International Airport. What a flight. That was actually pretty good landing there. It was smooth. We weren't really centered, but it's okay. Remember, the most important is a safe landing. Alright, so now let's go find our ramp. I've been getting that message quite a lot lately. Actually, before we keep going, we're gonna turn off our, not the taxi, landing, strobes coming off. How about that, peeps? Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was definitely bumpy. That was a good landing there. I mean, we could have did a go around, but come on. When you know the weather's gonna show up, you're more prepared for it. So they're gonna have someone pick them up from here, and then they're gonna go on their way. But we're gonna park right over here. Alrighty, peeps. Let's get those brakes on. Well, if you guys enjoyed this flight, and I hope you did, let's get that off. Now we can just start to turn some lights off here. Alright, we'll get those nav lights off. Avionics coming off. We're gonna turn these things off here. Alrighty. Just make sure these guys are good to go. We'll wait for them to leave. But if you guys enjoyed this flight, very bumpy flight there, I could tell you, as we approached the destination airport here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. If you want to see more, like I said, definitely like up the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.